NFL Network Now on the Westwood One Radio Network. Chiefs head coach Andy Reid confirmed Monday that veteran Donovan Smith will begin OTAs as the starting left tackle. The Chiefs signed the former Buccaneer to a one-year, $9 million contract last week. As a result, tackle Jawan Taylor will return to his familiar role on the right side. Meantime, Andy Reid says running back Isaiah Pacheco is coming along fine after undergoing surgeries for both a torn labrum and a broken hand this offseason. But no timeline right now for his return. Reid also said Pacheco is doing some phase 2 things, but the team won't risk him getting hit. Elsewhere, safety Kareem Jackson is returning to the Broncos on a one-year deal, according to NFL Network's James Palmer. The Falcons shored up their secondary by signing cornerback Trey Flowers to a one-year deal. And the 49ers with a pair of moves, signing quarterback Brandon Allen and defensive lineman Marlon Davidson. This has been NFL Network Now on the Westwood One Radio Network.
Without the ones like you, who work tirelessly to keep things running, everything would suddenly stop. Hospitals, factories, schools, and power plants, they all depend on you. No matter the weather, emergency, or time of day, you're the ones who get it done. At Grainger, we're here for you with professional-grade industrial supplies. Count on real-time product availability and fast delivery. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Today is the day. Today is the day you empty your garage and closets of your old tech. Today is the day you hang up on that dial-up modem. Today is the day you tell that old GPS to get lost. Because while Staples recycles old tech for free each and every day, today, during Staples' free Tech Take-Back, Rewards members get $10 in Staples Rewards when they recycle their tech. Cut the cord on your old tech and recycle it at Staples. N617, limit 1 reward per month. Exclusions apply. Visit staples.com/recycling for details.
Well, good day, sunshine. It's another beautiful day in the neighborhood. Let's enjoy. Yeah, let's enjoy before the winds kick up too bad. Yeah, well, that's in the forecast. We'll get to the forecast coming up. Well, let's see. Did you see? Contestants on Sunday's episode of American Idol got a royal welcome. Yes, the newly crowned King Chuck and Queen Camilla appeared on video from the UK, along with judges Katy Perry and Lionel Richie. Yeah, well, American Idol hasn't had that much pretentiousness since the days when Simon Cowell was on the show. Yes, it's not on my list of things to watch. I'm sorry. American Idol. Yeah, I'll pass. Not where I really want to be. Oh, well. Anyway, in the newsroom, Gene Brister. Good morning, Gene.
Good morning, Carroll.
Well, let's enjoy the day so far.
I've enjoyed it so far. It's young yet, but it promises to be good.
Yes, it's a very promising day. Well, scientists have figured out why lobsters turn red when cooked.
Yeah.
Great news, right?
Yeah, because it's hot.
Yeah, well, it's great news, but hey, by the way, scientists, how's that cure for cancer coming? Yeah, boy, everything we always wanted to know. Why did the lobster turn red when you tossed it in a pot of boiling water?
They say, speak when they're put in hot water.
Yes.
Help.
Yeah. Help me. Yes. How do I get out of this chicken outfit, right?
That's right.
Okay.
Help.
Yes. How about some birthdays?
How about those birthdays?
Okay. Before we get to that, by the way, May is National Burger Month. Are you ready to celebrate?
Boy, I tell you what, that one was that's a tough one. Took my breath away.
Yeah, well, I am partial to a good hamburger. Let's see. Birthdays today. Sonny Curtis of Buddy Holly and the Crickets is 86. I believe he is the last surviving member.
I believe you're right.
Singer Tommy Roe is 81. We just played Sheila by Tommy Roe. Richie Fury of Buffalo Springfield and Poco is 79. Actor Candace Bergen, Charlie McCarthy's little sister, is 77. Singer Clint Holmes, 77. Actor Anthony Higgins, 76. Billy Joel, 74. Tom Patterson of Cheap Trick, 73. Actor Allie Mills is 72. Actor Amy Hill, 70. Actor Wendy Crewson, 67. Actor John Corbett is 62. Actor Chris Diamopoulos is 48. Actor Rosario Dawson, 44. Actor Rachel Boston is 41. Actor Grace Gummer is 37. And we do have some local birthdays. Are you ready?
I'm ready for those local birthdays.
Let's get to them. We have happy birthday wishes going out today to Lynn Jensen, Archie Islis, Nicholas Rees, Ben Wells, Andrew Luna, MJ Hoffbauer, Bobby Carrion, Kira Adame, Stephen Garibaldi, Clifton Wagner, Liz Rodriguez, Claudia Rangel, Martha Burleson, Olga Mejia, Robert Mesa, Tamara Van Beber, Audra Carter, Cristela Duarte, and Crystal Mercado. Happy birthday from KXO. Well, many happy returns. Let's see. Oh, in the news, you won't see this on CNN, MSNBC, Fox, or any of the others. An American Airlines plane, the engine recently caught fire in midair after striking a bird. Yeah, the airline apologized to the passengers and immediately charged the bird a $25 getting sucked into an engine fee. Every time you turn around, there's another fee, right?
And the rest is history.
I suppose. Oh, well, one of the reasons when I fly, I often prefer Southwest, though they have turned out to be a bit unreliable lately, is they don't keep stacking on extra fees.
Well, they have other problems, too.
Yes. Well, getting planes in the air.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, well. And let's see. Just a reminder, Mother's Day is tomorrow. Always May 10th in Mexico.
Mm-hmm.
So tomorrow is Mexican Mother's Day. And Sunday is Mother's Day. So Mom gets two. Count them, two. Special days, right?
Yes, very special days, especially if you miss one.
Yeah. You got a chance for a mulligan.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. Kids, here's a great idea for Mother's Day. Why don't you cook Mom breakfast and serve it to her in bed? But just a suggestion, before you do that, have Dad take the batteries out of the smoke alarm.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Those things that work part of the time, sometimes they work too well, and other times you can't turn them off.
I know the feeling. Okay, are you ready for news?
We're ready.
We've got to look at World in California news headlines right now. It is brought to you by your friends in the air conditioning business. We're talking Lock Air Conditioning and Custom Sheet Metal, your year-round comfort specialist.
CBS News Brief. A rush to escort migrants out before a COVID-era rule expires Thursday. CBS's Manuel Bojorquez is in South Texas.
Sweeps in El Paso started early this morning. Authorities are trying to remove certain migrants while Title 42 is still in effect. Here where we are in the Brownsville area, over the last several weeks, they've been seeing about 2,000 migrant arrivals per day.
CBS News has learned the Biden administration is trying to finalize a new rule that would bar most non-Mexican asylum seekers from entering the U.S. There will be discourse over debt at the White House today. CBS's Stephen Portnoy.
Press Secretary Karine Jean-Pierre says the president will insist that House Speaker Kevin McCarthy advance a bill that raises or suspends the debt ceiling without strings attached.
The Defense Department's just announced a new $1.2 billion military aid package for Ukraine. President Zelensky calls it a sign of solidarity on what he calls a symbolic day. CBS News Brief. I'm Deborah Rodriguez.
Become a Lock Air Conditioning Conditioning VIP customer and get special pricing on cooling and heating tune-ups all year long. Call today to become a Lock Air Conditioning VIP customer at 760-93-LOCKE. That's 760-93-LOCKE. Lock VIPs receive discounted service and maintenance, discounted repairs, and priority service with prompt service. Lock Air Conditioning is your local York dealer, but they repair it all. So when the need arises, don't hesitate to call Lock Air Conditioning at 760-93-LOCKE. That's 760-93-LOCKE. Lock, the only name in air conditioning for over 40 years. York, install with confidence. Contractor's license number 696216.
California Headline News. A huge California industry, TV and movie production, continues to have the brakes applied as a nationwide writer's strike continues into its second week. Writers and studios unable to agree on a long list of demands, including compensation.
It's become a gig economy. There's no ladder up for writers. They get the same pay over and over again, year after year, and our members are telling us they just can't make it.
Chris Kaiser, co-chair of the Writers Guild Negotiating Committee. The studios insisting they've already made big concessions. PG&E customers could get rewarded for scaling back on energy use this summer under its Power Saver Rewards program.
As we get into the warmer season and there's higher demand for electricity, there can be very hot days where the balance of power availability and power demand are getting, maybe a little bit too close for comfort.
PG&E's Paul Moreno says the program is triggered when CalISO issues a flex alert or energy emergency alert between now and the end of October. Those cutting power on those days will get a $2 per kilowatt hour credit. Jeff Scott, California News.
World in California News headlines brought to you this morning by Lock Air Conditioning and Custom Sheet Metal, your year-round comfort specialists.
Your health is important, so keep yourself and your family covered with Medi-Cal. Medi-Cal renewals will be happening soon, so if you have Medi-Cal, make sure you don't miss any important renewal information. If you've moved in the last 3 years, check and update your mailing address, email address, and phone number. Learn more at keepmedicalcoverage.org. That's keepmedicalcoverage.org. Paid for by the California Department of Healthcare Services.
This is Jeff Scott. Did you know there's a way to outsmart COVID if you get it? Now there are medicines that can treat COVID whether or not you've been vaccinated, which is great news, especially if you're over 50. If taken in the first 5 days of having symptoms, COVID medicines can help stop the illness from getting serious. Call a healthcare provider or the statewide COVID hotline at 833-422-4255 to learn more about COVID medicines. Brought to you by the California Department of Public Health.
And it's page one of the local news, page one of service of El Centro Motors, Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers. You'll find 3 locations in the Valley, at the Imperial Valley Mall, in the Brawley Auto Center, and at El Centro Motors.
Taking a look at the latest in local news for a Tuesday morning, here's Eli Moreno-Drew.
A jury returned a guilty verdict in the murder of Cesar Anthony Lopez. It took the jury approximately 3 hours to convict Miguel Angel Castillo of second-degree murder. Brawley police responded to the report of a stabbing on August 5th, 2021. Lopez had been stabbed once in the chest and succumbed to his wound, but before he died, he was able to give police officers a statement. Investigators were able to determine that Castillo was the suspect in the stabbing. A jury trial in Imperial County Superior Court began on April 26th, 2023, and concluded on May 3rd with the guilty verdict. Sentencing for Miguel Angel Castillo is set for May 23rd, 2023.
El Centro Police made 2 arrests for driving under the influence early Saturday morning. A traffic stop at 8th and Broadway at about 12:30 a.m. Saturday resulted in a driver being cited and released for a DUI. At about 2:10 a.m. Saturday, another traffic stop, this in the area of 4th and Wake, ended with a 32-year-old driver being arrested and booked at Imperial County Jail on charges of driving under the influence. KXO News Time 742.
How about the next time you need service on your car? We come to you. Hi, this is Mike Allison for El Centro Motors and Quick Lane. Our mobile service vans are an extension of our dealership service lane. We will come to you for an oil change, filters, brakes, batteries, tire rotation, and so much more. Hey, while your car is just sitting there at work, we'll take care of your service needs, and it doesn't cost any extra. Schedule your appointment now at elcentromotors.net. El Centro Motors Mobile Service Vans. What a great idea.
Well, another local news, San Diego State University is building bridges. Eli Moreno-Drew explains.
SDSU Imperial Valley will host the second annual Building Bridges graduation ceremony in Mexicali. The Building Bridges ceremony is for the SDSU binational undergraduate and graduate students. The ceremony will be held at Autonomous University